Welcome to JD's Watch, where I'm JD and you are watching. I appreciate you for tuning in for this another episode, and I'm really excited for this one. I couldn't wait to talk about this one because this one made me feel good. This one really, I think a lot of people need to know stuff about this. Like this is definitely a helpful video for sure, right? So today we're gonna talk about the 5 hobbies that everybody should have for sure. Everybody. I mean, okay, so this really would help majority men. You feel me? Because a lot of men want to do better in this world, but like, you feel me? Don't even got the basics of how to even operate in this world. You feel me? And I'm one of them, and I'm still trying to find my way. So, but this is something I learned, and ever since I put it into use and I put it into work, life's been getting real good. I've been loving it. All right, so let's start off with number 1, right? Number 1 is a good one. Probably the best one, obviously, because it's number 1. And it's the hobby to make money. Listen, everybody like extra money in their pocket. Everybody like extra money in their pocket. I had to say it twice because it ain't nice if you ain't got it. You feel me? So listen, that extra money in your pocket going to be helpful for bad times or good times. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it help you save up if you need to make a bigger move in the future. So you got extra money coming in. It doesn't matter if it's labor work. It doesn't matter if it's investment work. It doesn't matter if it's passive work. You feel me? Excuse me. Income, not work, income. So it doesn't matter how this extra money coming in your pocket, right? But if you have a hobby that you like to do that make you money, for example, people day trade. That's an example of investment income. People day trade. Bing bada boom. Day trade. Made $100 in a day. Made $200. Made $300. Boom. Extra money in your pocket. Come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Or passive income. Boom. People rent out houses or get Airbnbs or do Turu. Not a lot of people know about that, but it's basically Airbnb for cars. You feel me? So, but Turu, that's cool too. You buy your car, put your car on Turu, be about to somebody come rent your shit out for a little minute. You know, they drive here and there, pay you if they go around over the boundaries. Not boundaries, go over the limits of mileage. You feel me? It's cool. And you just sit back and let them have a car. You go ahead and watch you some Netflix. Cause I know you got some shows to catch up on. You know what I'm saying? Or you can, boom, labor. Learn how to cut hair. Cut people hair on the side. Boom, it's perfect. So that extra money in your pocket gonna help you with a lot of stuff. And then on top of that, this hobby gonna help you build skills. It's gonna help you build skills to adapt to any environment. For example, like this. COVID hit. Boom. Everybody shutting all the businesses down, right? People walking around, hair not cut, looking bad and all that, jabber, right? I learned how to cut hair. I had money coming in. It felt so good. Started cutting people hair left and right. First it was like 5 people a week, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Then it started being 5 people a day. So as soon as I get off work, boom, I'm cutting hair. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Word got out real fast. And then I was just a barracks barber. You know what I'm saying? So get your money like that. It felt good. I learned a new skill. It felt even better because I don't even cut hair no more. It felt even better when I went back home. And then my little brother was like, hey, can you cut my hair? Boom, I got him together. Now he probably the flyest man in town. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good feeling. And I highly recommend, you know what I'm saying? Well, it just helped me to adapt to what was going on. If people needed their haircut, boom. Started cutting hair, started making big bread. Well, not big bread, but money was coming in and it was feeling really lovely, And then also that would help you set a solid foundation for whenever you fall. Because everybody knows that life is a roller coaster ride. You feel me? It goes up, down, round and round, and round down. You feel me? So you got to have always at least a solid foundation just in case, for example, COVID. Boom. Or actually, let me use it, the natural disaster. Bing on boom. There's a natural disaster not too long into Kentucky. It went with Illinois through Kentucky. And it stopped in Arkansas, bing on boom. A lot of people lost their jobs, their houses, and they had to start from the gut bottom. So one thing that the people that's still living, one thing that tornado didn't take from them is their brain. And if you got them skills in your brain, you can always start from somewhere. All right, boom. I lost everything, and it's gonna hurt. You're gonna do some grieving, but people that use skills and was hustling and got it from the bottom, understand that being at the bottom is not as bad as it seems when you know the things. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot, so it's not bad. It just helps though. You feel me? Give you a solid foundation. For example, if I ever go broke, I'm gonna sell my closet. I'm gonna buy some clippers, and then, hey, 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 you already know how that go. You know what I'm saying? So it just give you a nice solid foundation, so you can understand that even though everything might be taken from you out your life, man, ain't nobody gonna be able to take your brain. And if they do, then you in a casket, and you ain't even gotta worry about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, and then on top of that, start teaching the young ones this too. They can give them a box of candy. Tell them, all right, go sell candy at school. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the young ones that's watching this, or the young ones that you want to learn stuff like this. Boom. Tell them go sell candy at school. Start cutting grass, stuff like that. You remember? I remember when I was in school, my neighbor, he was a heavy beer drinker. And then I tell him throw all his cans at the side of the house. He used to just throw them out the window. I go pick them up, put them in a bag, put them in the back of my dad's truck. We'll drive to the scrapyard. Boom. That's about like however much, because it was that man was drinking. So you put it in the back of the truck. Boom. Took it to the scrapyard. Money in my pocket. And I was young, and I was still working. I was working at Annie Ann's at the time, so it's still money in your pocket. Or one thing I've been hearing about really nice. My dad actually do this a lot too. Is flipping stuff, flipping cars, flipping houses, flipping shoes, tables, whatever you can put your hands on. You can go to the Goodwill, see something, boom, buy it, flip it. Cause the Goodwill I seen a printer for $2 at the Goodwill, so. That's perfect. And it was a nice printer. I wish I would have got it, but I was back in the States at the time, so I couldn't put it in my suitcase, and then I couldn't mail it because that boy was like, you know what I'm saying, hefty and big. But it was perfect. It was beautiful. So it was $2. I would have used it. I wouldn't have flipped it, but I would have used it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. There you go. There you go. That's number one. All right, so number two. A hobby to stay in shape. This is as important as the money, because you can't do shit without a healthy body. Okay, you can. But the healthier you are, the better you feel, the better you operate. You feel me? It just goes down the chain. The better you think, the better the more aware you are of your surroundings, the better your decisions are. You know what I'm saying? The more disciplined you become. You feel me? The more you start to see things that don't correspond with your future goals. It help you. You gotta, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You always gotta get all three of them together. So you gotta stay in shape. It's just simple as that. You more attractive. You become more attractive. The more in shape you are, the more attractive you are. And the more attractive you are, you might not notice it because you might not be attractive. But if you attractive, a lot more opportunities open up. A lot more opportunities open up. I'm telling you, you can go somewhere, you just look them in the eyes and just be a little seductive and attractive. The more attractive you are, the easier people talk to you. And you need people to make doors open. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to talk to people. And the first thing they see when they see you is how attractive you are. And if they pleased by that, it's easy. A lot of things become a lot easier. People will help you out of nowhere, just because you're attractive. So get yourself in shape. It's important. Your body is everything, and it improves your performance in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? It gives you more energy. It helps your brain function better because your blood flowing more oxygen to your brain, so you can think smarter. It's a lot that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? So go to the gym. Do some martial arts. You know what I'm saying? That gets you in shape. Do some martial arts. Boxing. UFC or whatever. Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? Or you can play a sport. A lot of people I know, they play sports. You know what I'm saying? They go outside to play basketball, catch you in the gym. And you know, I know a lot of people that play basketball 100%. That's just part of the culture, part of the community. Play basketball, football, you know what I'm saying? Run track, wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that do it, go do it every so often, you feel me? Just keep your body in shape, make sure the blood flow how it's supposed to, because we is not meant to, as human beings, we're not meant to be overweight. And once we start being overweight, all them demons come in our body and slow our lives down and slow everything down. So get yourself together, man. Get that out of you. You gonna work hard. If you get hurt, don't go to that physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? Or do what you got to do to get yourself together. You feel me? That should be your main priority. So get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Your body, you got to do something to stay in shape. Or at least get in shape. You know what I'm saying? And it feel good when you went to go kick ass in your workouts today and then you come back. You feel me? Boom. All right, this morning I knocked out 10 miles. Now I'm about to fuck this whole day up. I'm about to kill this whole day because that's just how I'm feeling. I just unleashed my monster in the morning. Oh, this boy is woke now. You feel me? And you about to just knock out the rest of your day. So it's important. Go ahead, get in shape. You feel me? It just adds a lot. You will never understand the difference until you get on a routine and where you're constantly trying to get in shape for like 3 months straight, a 90-day program. Just see how much your life changed just by running for 1 mile each day, each morning, 1 mile for 90 days. You ain't got to go no further or no more, no less. But 90 days, just run 1 mile. You'll see. Or if you used to run the 1 mile, you see what I'm saying? Like, challenge yourself. You feel me? All right, the next hobby, this is hobby number 3, by the way. Next hobby is a hobby to keep yourself creative, right? Now, this one is going to help the number 1, making money, right? Because people do it with art and just being creative. A lot of people do it with speaking, writing, you know what I'm saying, books. Just be creative. You gotta fuel that creativity in your brain because it just affects everything in your surroundings. You feel me? The energy you exert, it'll become more creative and you'll stand out. The people do it with the way they dress. You feel me? You'll see that a lot. People get real creative. It's starting to get real creative and expressive these days. You'll see like, dang, like people getting really creative and it's getting real nice. Like you'll see a lot of that in New York, 100%. Or you'll see a lot of that in Germany. Boom. You will see a lot of that in Germany. If you lived in the States and you come to Germany, you'll be like, dang, what? It'll make you feel uncomfortable how expressive and how different they dress. And then you'll see how creative they are with it. That's if you feel me, accept it. And then you start seeing how creative it is. Oh, hold on. Okay, I like how Buddy put that together. You feel me? So be creative, you know what I'm saying? Photography, poetry, drawing, sculpting, cooking. Oh yeah, you know I love some creative cooking, for sure. Go ahead and put some food in my belly because I deserve it. So yeah, you feel me? Find something to be creative and make your mark on this world. Just simple as that. The next one is to build knowledge. Find a hobby to build knowledge. Yes, sir. That's important as hell. That corresponds with the number 1. That's the reason why I find a hobby to make money. Number 1 is because a lot of these correspond with that, and it's gonna fuel that one, and that's why it's so important because all these just flow right back into it. You know what I'm saying? So, but number 4, find a hobby to build knowledge. If you always cope in the same city, in the same place, it probably won't hit you as much. But when you start to travel and you start to see a lot of new things and talk to a lot of new people, this quote right here is going to hit way different. Knowledge is power. And that's the truth. You speak to people that you never seen before and you just take a second to analyze how people think and how smart, how their brain is wired. and intellect is just a huge part in how your brain is wired and how people operate throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So build knowledge. Start to become more aware of stuff. Build knowledge. Read about aspects of your life that you never really even thought about. You know what I'm saying? Like business. Some people want to start a business, but like, well, there you go. You read about what you want to do. For example, read about these hobbies. You feel me? Read about creative people, or research about creative things that you are interested in, like music and stuff like that. That's just gonna open your eyes for this. You know what I'm saying? This one corresponds with everything. Read about how to stay in shape. What you want to tone up. You want to tone up your cheeks. You want to tone up your belly. You want to tone up your shoulders. Whatever you want to do. You can find a book on it. You can do some research on it, because everybody nowadays is eager to tell what they like to do. So listen, you can find knowledge on how to stay in shape. And you can definitely, like 100%, find ways and build knowledge on how to make some money. You feel me? 100%. Because that's the new wave nowadays. So look it up. Honestly, my mom used to tell me something every time I had a question for her. I'd be like, Mama, bing bada boom, bing bada boom. She'd be like, Google it. Okay. Got to a point where I don't even ask her for nothing no more. You feel me? I'm just about to go Google it. You feel me? Like, you can literally Google the question and just start from there. And just go down that rabbit hole. And you'll never, like, the rabbit hole, I mean, like, for example, Alice in Wonderland. Go down that rabbit hole and just keep falling. And you see how she just kept seeing shit that she never expected to be in the motherfucking rap. She like, why this? What? And you just start floating down it, and it's gonna be, you gonna start to enjoy it and you'll never know what you'll find. You feel me? So build knowledge. Build knowledge about the world around you. History. History repeats itself. You'll never understand that until you understand that. History really, really, really repeats itself in a different way. It's same situation, different, not even different outcome, different variables. You feel me? Like, it just happens all the time. Same situation, different variables. The history repeats itself all the time, and ain't no way around it. You feel me? No way around it. So build your knowledge about that, or build your knowledge about your future endeavors. You got a vision for yourself. Build knowledge about it. You wanna go flip houses, or you wanna go into real estate. Start building knowledge about it now. For example, if you want to go real estate, that would be perfect. Put these two together. Make money, build knowledge. Go ahead and make that your side hustle. Go flip houses. You feel me? Understand real estate. Understand the smallest variables within that field. So therefore, you'll have that already in your brain for when you become a real estate agent, or you might have your own real estate company. You feel me? So this is a good one. This is a real good one. Read. Go to college. Do your research on stuff. You feel me? Visit historical places and travel. That's one way to build knowledge and experience. It's to travel. Get out of that box, because it's only so much to learn in that box. And that's why most people are stuck in that box, because they live in that box throughout their whole development, their whole mental development, and the way when they, from the time they're young to they grown, and the way they mind develops, they're stuck in that box. They might go here and there, but go try to live somewhere else. You feel me? You can visit something and only see a little bit, but once you live there, you're gonna see things deeper than the ocean that's gonna blow your mind. So go somewhere else. Get out, travel. I'm telling you, that's going to open your brain, right? And the last one, last but not least, a hobby to build your mindset. Because you can't keep acting like a kid. You feel me? But you can still be childish, but you can't act immature. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their childish ways. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their childlike behaviors that's just not gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm just a fucking goofball. I like to goof around. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? and different reasons for different people. But for me, I like to goof around and have fun. But then again, at the end of the day, I'm in positions in life where I had to learn to elevate my mindset, or I wouldn't even thrive. I would fall right back on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I would not be able to elevate without elevating my mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can't think the same way in a different environment, because that don't even match anymore. You feel me? So find ways to elevate your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can evolve your thinking and your wait. Oh yeah. Understanding and building confidence. That's one thing that's going to help you build your mindset. All right? See, one thing that I noticed with life, the more confident you are, the more things come to you. You feel me? So you go handle things with confidence, like you really own this world and you ready to knock it out the park. You feel me? You're going to see things that you probably didn't see when you were less confident. You know what I'm saying? People going to take you more seriously, and then you're going to have to fill them shoes. You feel me? When you get this new promotion, don't be scared of it. You get new responsibilities, don't be scared of it. Go ahead and knock it out the park. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like that new promotion, them skills that you learned from that new promotion, you could throw them bitches right straight to your hobby to make money. And it's going to help you elevate that. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and knock that out the park. Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. Your mindset is important. Excuse me, I just got a text and I had to slick read it on the low key side. But traveling is another way to build your mindset, because you're gonna see a lot of new things. And then on top of that, that's another. It also corresponds with making money. You feel me? You're gonna see. Oh my God! Just being out here in Europe and just seeing how people make money and how money just. You feel me? How I just go all over the place. You just see people on the side. You're like, dang, these motherfuckers creative. Or be like, oh snap, I don't never see that in the States. Why don't they have that in the States? Ding. You feel me? So that's usually what happens that when you start to travel, you start to see things that you never seen before, and it fuels creativity. I'm telling you, all it just comes together. That's why I was so excited to talk about this, because it just mashes together and one makes one big ass ball of excellence. You know what I'm saying? So traveling, you feel me? That's just, I don't know, man. Just traveling, you just gotta travel. You feel me? You could literally tell when somebody hasn't traveled versus somebody that's traveled their whole life, and somebody in between. You can literally tell. You can literally tell just by talking to them. But you won't be able to tell until you travel. And then you can start seeing like, dang, I remember when I didn't travel, and I can see that in them, you know. So you got to test and conquer your fears. That's another way to build your mindset. You got to test your fears, conquer your fears, and find your fears. You feel me? Because you can't let nobody else find your fears for you. Like, that's really for all my men out there. You feel me? You got to test your fears. You got to find your fears. You got to conquer them motherfuckers and throw the bitches out the window. Or if you can't, you feel me? If you still scared of heights, you feel me? Just don't let it hold you back. You feel me? Because you can't be with a group of people when they be like, okay, one of them be like, okay, I just bought all of us tickets to go skydiving. You over there looking like, who? You feel me? But you probably just gonna miss out on the experience of a lifetime. You feel me? So, go ahead. All right, there y'all go. Those were the 5 hobbies that everyone should have. But I'm really kind of focusing in that more towards the men in their life, so the men in their life can elevate themselves. You feel me? Don't worry about the females. Go ahead, get your head in the game. But there goes the 5 hobbies that every man should have in their life. And once I implemented this into my lifestyle, things started to change. Like you'll see. But yeah, if you like the content, if it helped you out, go ahead, like, subscribe, and you know what I'm saying, show me some love. But if not, you feel me? I hope you just enjoyed it. I really don't care if you like and subscribe. I just really hope you got something from it, honestly, because that's some good stuff. When I heard about that, it opened my eyes up. So yeah, I hope that was some good information. I was really excited for this topic, and I knocked it out the park. So any questions or anything you want me to talk about, just go ahead and leave in a comment. You know what I mean? Show me some love or something. I don't really care. But really, just majority, I really hope you just took something from this, because this is good. This is some good shit. This one was a good one. I was really excited about this one. So much love for you tuning in, though, for real. So you enjoy yourself.